A centuries-old golden dome, known as the kolosi, stands majestically on the top of this ancient Shiva temple, the Shiva Doul, which is one of the tallest in India. In the northeastern part of India, there lies a beautiful historic city named Sif Sagar. This remained the seat of administration of the glorious Ahom kingdom, spreading across the Brahmaputra valley for long 600 years, from the 13th century to the 19th century AD. This once capital city Sif Sagar is adorned with a large sea-like tank in its center, known as the Sif Sagar Pukhuri, dug several centuries ago. On the south bank of the Sif Sagar Tank stand magnificently three Hindu temples, called douls in local parlance. The middle one is the Muktinath Shiva temple, and flanked on both sides are the Vishnu Doul to the east and the Devidol to the west. One cannot miss the view of the majestic Shiva Doul when on a city tour. At the entrance of the Shiva Doul, devotees can often be seen in crowds. Let's take the stairs attached to the street leading to the Shiva Doul for exploring the glory of the temple. On the left of the entrance, there is a plaque with information on the Shiva Doul in English, Hindi and Assamese. There is a designated place outside the main temple for lighting of the earthen lamps, incense sticks, etc., as the Shiva Doul is usually thronged by devotees. When going through the precincts of the temple towards the inner sanctum, one can feel the divine vibrations of the hallowed surroundings. A spacious mandap or porch enclosure is attached in the front, but this is a latter addition. Holy bells are hung near the entrance of the main temple. It is always an amazing experience to walk through the relics of ancient age. From the mandap, there is this corridor known as Antara that leads to the core of the temple. A spiritual and mystical vibration can be felt in the seat of Lord Shiva at the bottom of 32-meter tall Shiva Doul. The rituals of puja offerings are regularly done here, and hundreds of pilgrims offer their prayers in this temple on a daily basis. There is a deep well adjacent to the Shiva Linga. The well is connected underground with the Sif Sagar tank lying beside. A marble stone idol of Nandi is seen near the sanctum, but it is a latter addition. We can notice the designated places on the wall for the purpose of lighting earthen lamps, as well as exquisite wall carvings of several Hindu gods and goddesses. Instances galore where we see douls or temples built beside a huge tank during the Ahom Era. The second wife of the 31st king of the Ahom kingdom, Swargadev Shivasingha, Queen Ambika or Madambika, made effort to dig this huge 257-acre tank named after Lord Shiva in 1733 AD and constructed the three douls, temples on its bank. The city of Sif Sagar got its name from this Sif Sagar tank. It is interesting to note that the water surface of this huge tank is above the surrounding ground level. Actually, some special techniques were used while digging the tanks during the Ahom era. The technique was based on using of wooden posts with spiral sections on it that was inserted through the earthen layer to the underground water source and bringing the water up to the ground level. These posts were known as Nagmari or Naga Stambha. To hold the water intact, mounds were constructed. Further research is needed in this regard. The Shiva Doul is the tallest of all temples or douls constructed during the Ahom reign and assumes much significance as one of the tallest Shiva temples in the entire North India. The height of the Shiva Doul is 32 meter and its circumference is 59 meter. The 2.4 meter tall golden dome is attached on the top of the temple, known as the kolosi, adds to its splendor and majesty. The stone and brickwork of this temple is exquisitely spectacular with its systematic architectural design. The Adhisthan or the base of the temple just above the ground is octagonal. The use of octagonal shape is unique to the Ahom era architecture. The star fruit-like exterior of the Shiva Doul makes it locally known as cordoi or star fruit-like structure. The carvings of various flowers, vines and birds as well as of those of gods and goddesses on the walls of the temple makes one appreciate the beauty of the sculpture of the Ahom age. Lord Shiva in his yogic trance, 16-handed goddess Durga are some of the significant sculpture. The body structure and the facial features of the sculptures point to the local influence in them. Towards the east of the Shiva Doul is the Vishnu Doul or Vishnu temple. Then to the west of the Shiva Doul, this is Devidol or temple of the goddess Durga. Both the douls are almost similar in size. Daily prayers and puja offerings are held in both these temples and many devotees throng these two deities. It is notable that in the month of Falgun or February each year, the famed Mahashivratri festival is celebrated in Sif Sagar, centering the Shiva Doul, which attracts scores of devotees, saints and people of different hues from all over the country as well as abroad. The Mahashivratri of Sif Sagar has been celebrated as International Shiva Festival too. This important pilgrimage site of the Hindus has not only been a place of worship but also a place of faith for many. Apart from being a spiritual retreat, the serene atmosphere of the temple complex with 3 douls beside the vast historic Sif Sagar Tank is sure to offer the much needed solace and peace of mind. The Shiva Doul stands majestically as the epitome of rich culture, which is a mix of the Thai Ahom with the local and Aryan cultures. Proudly standing tall as the eternal sentinel in the middle of the historic Sif Sagar city, this Shiva Doul reminds the glorious past of Assam and continues to inspire generations after generations with all its splendor.